watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on? What? Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess, should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're all well today. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, Facebook, YouTube, and, of course, govscomedyclubpodcast.com. I couldn't even get that out. Thanks for joining us today. No matter where you're watching from, we ask that you share the link on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, including this one. A lot of great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, and we appreciate the support, but we definitely need more. So tell everybody you know about all the great shows here. And again, we appreciate it very much. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. We are awaiting the arrival of Diane. It is Tuesday Trivia. It is Guess Who This Celebrity Is? Childhood photos. I have not heard from Diane, so I'm assuming she's walking in any second. That's my guess. Although usually when she's late, she tells me she's going to be late. So I am a little nervous. Just like yesterday, I was nervous with that son of a bitch, John Rusiello. John, if you're watching, which I hope you are, I finally got around to calling John. Finally. I called him this morning, probably about a half hour ago. I didn't get him. So what I did was, since I didn't get him, I put the phone down. And I said, all right, I'm going to go pee. And I didn't take the phone. There he is. He's watching. Hi, John. So I didn't take my phone with me when I went to go to the bathroom. I come back from the bathroom. I get to work here, getting all my setup done. I look at the phone while the credits are rolling as I'm getting ready to start, and I see that he called me back while I was in the bathroom. So, John, we will definitely talk sometime today. After Peter, I will definitely give you a buzz back. So, yeah, and of course he yelled at me and all that shit. You don't pick up the phone, you son of a bitch. John, hope you're feeling well. You scared the hell out of us all yesterday. And then I reached out to Kaplan and I said, hey, give your buddy a call. He sounded like cocky doo-doo yesterday when he called. Although the second time you called, John, you sounded a little bit better. But the first time you called, probably the worst I've ever heard you, which scared me. So we are awaiting the arrival of Diane, right? She didn't say she wasn't coming today, right? I don't think she did. And we're going to get to some Tuesday trivia, and we're going to talk and do all that stuff. Another person I want to talk about today is Scott. If you guys, for those of you who watch regularly, you will see that there is a gentleman named Scott who watches, and he comments throughout the show almost every day, not every single day, but almost. But he was all right. I'll get back to Scott in a minute. I'm going to take this call. Before you say a word,
yeah,
I am going to tell you now that if she knocks on that door, I'm hanging up on you to go let her in.
Of course,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't think of anything different.
I knew you'd understand. I just wanted to give you the heads up.
Yes, I am feeling a tad better. Thank you.
You sound a little tired.
Well, you know, not to get too involved in my disease, but it knocks the shit out of you. You know, when your blood count goes low, you need to get pepped up.
Yep.
So I had a rough weekend, but I must say, my darling, wonderful Dawn came to the rescue as always.
As always, yep.
All right. And yesterday I was watching your show. Well, forget about that. You know, I always watch your show. Yeah. You had to ask. You had to tell my best friend Kaplan to call because he didn't give a rat's ass about me. You know, that piece of shit. He calls up. Oh, you're all right? Oh my God. I said, Johnny, come lately, and I hung up the phone on him. I said, yeah, you need Tony Walker to call. You're supposed to call me. All right, and that's it. So I hung up the phone on him. But I'm miserable, as you know. When you get like this, you get miserable.
Yes.
So I'm more miserable than I usually am.
Sorry.
But listen, don't listen. You brighten up my day. You actually brighten up my day, especially when you're getting somebody else's blood in your system. All right. And I watch your show, and it's all good. And the nurses watch your show, and a woman yesterday says, "You have earphones? Put in your earphones." And I looked at her. I said, "Go fuck yourself."
A nurse or another patient?
No, another patient. You know, you sit, as you very well know. You sit in the room. You know,
right?
And there's. I don't know how many chairs, but, you know, they keep you very comfortable and stuff. And I keep it as low as possible. But this woman looked at me and she says, "Do you have earphones?" And I go, "No." She says, "Well, you should have earphones." I says, "Go fuck yourself."
See, you should have put that in the comments and we would have, said hi to her.
Well, I was going to do that, but, you know, it's kind of tough because, there's people there that are sick. I'm not sick. You know, I just get a little, But these people, as you very well know, are really sick.
Yeah.
And some of them, play cards. You know the deal.
I do.
So anyway, that's my story, and I'll stick to it. But it was a great show yesterday. Thank you very much for calling me, and thank you very much for. It's tough for me to comment when I'm on my iPhone. When I'm on my iPad at home, I can comment.
Right.
When I'm on my iPhone, for some reason or another, I'm not that sophisticated, so I don't really type in. But I love you.
Love you too,
Have
man.
the show. And what did you do to Diane?
I don't know. I am starting to get a little nervous. I'm all excited about Kaplan tomorrow because I have something planned to pick on him about. But
I hope you can break his
yes.
ball.
Oh, without a doubt. But yes. But in the meantime, I am a little concerned about Diane because she always reaches out to me, to tell me that she's running late. Which is she did. She did. Okay. All right. She's 11:15, give or take, is her ETA. So she is on her way. Okay.
Well, because you never look at your fucking phone. You see, you're yelling. You never look at your phone.
I'm working here, man.
I'm working my ass. You had to take a piece. You didn't take a phone. Excuse. You're supposed to call me last Wednesday. Last Wednesday.
I know. That's why I was all proud of myself that I finally did it this morning.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know. I see what on the scale of your what to do list. I see where I am. Yeah. It's called Lower Than the Snake's Belly.
Well, you just got to get better to go see Jay. That's when? Next week?
No, it's Friday.
This Friday? Oh, nice.
Yeah, the 26th. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
see?
all excited. Yeah.
So calm down. Stop yelling at me. And don't get all upset. Just calm down and rest so you can go see him.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, there's my girl. There's my aunt. Everybody's hoping. Yeah, there's my girl.
There she is, yep.
Yes. All right. So listen, all right, behave yourself.
I'll try. I doubt it.
All right. And you're going to call me later, right?
I am going to call you later. I have to do Peter's show, and then, I'll call you after Peter's show. Give me a few minutes after his show is done, and I'll give you a buzz.
All right, sweetheart.
Okay, honey.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. He definitely sounds better than than yesterday, which is nice. And Diane is on her way, so let's all just all right. And that's exciting. John's going to go see Fat Jay on Friday. That's really cool. That's going to be a great time. Friday is a crazy day for me. I have I usually if I'm not working, my daughter has her special needs basketball league. But I'm also, I'm the PAL president, so I help run that. But I have that. Colin Jost is going to be here at the club. There's a Meatloaf tribute band playing at Mulcahy's, which might be, and those guys might be on our show Friday. And then also Friday is Joey Cola at McGuire's, who possibly might be joining us tomorrow, Joey Cola. So we're still working out these details for all this stuff. Possibly a Meatloaf tribute band coming in here on Friday, and possibly Joey Cola tomorrow. And I'm telling you right now, and I will tell Mike, if he brings up that damn story, you guys know what I'm talking about, or at least most of you do. If he brings it up, I will murder him on, right there, right in the middle of the show. I will, wherever he's sitting, on a career he's sitting. It'll be the fastest you'll ever see a one-legged man jump. I will beat the living crap out of Michael Kaplan if he brings that story up to Joey Cola. But all right, so we were talking about. I know John's excited about it. Yeah, I hope we get him in. That would be really great. He's my favorite comedian, and he's just one of my favorite people, and we do not get him in here enough. But we do appreciate when he does come in. So I was talking about Scott before we got John's call. Scott, as you guys know, you see him fairly regularly. He chimes in on this show. I don't know who the gentleman is. I don't know who Scott is. And I'm assuming he has a day job because he watches more shows at night than he watches this. But he just goes to town, man. You guys, you should see some of his comments. And last night he was really picking on Steve Squared like crazy. And they went over a little bit, and he was yelling at them and telling me to kick them out and making fun of. They all had baseball hats on. He was making fun of them. So I don't see him here so far today. But Scott, I was gonna thank you for making me laugh throughout the show. And he does that, like I said, he watches a lot of the shows and comments. And then he even made fun of he said something about, the shows aren't the same if you don't hear Tony clearing his throat. I know. I hear you. I know that's a thing. And if I haven't talked about it before, the truth is that was a nervous tick. In fact, talking to John, he said, you know the deal. Yeah, I went through my own cancer experience. And, yeah, the clearing of the throat, that's a nervous tick I developed while I was sick. And I have not been able to shake it since. It's just a thing I do. But I have tried to stop it, and I can only go so far, consciously without doing it. So, Fremder, Paradise by the Dashboard Light of the hearse I'm in because I was unhealthy. And I had you on my mind, John, in my prayers too. Very happy to hear your voice, knowing you're okay. Ah, and I will always love you. Okay. Scott is funny, says Ann. Yes, he is. And Ann, too. Ann is very loyal. She watches almost all the shows. She watches shows from other podcast networks. Strong Island, I know she watches a lot of their shows. Ann's all the way in California, yet she's one of the biggest supporters of Long Island podcasts. It's crazy to me. And very appreciative. Very appreciative. All right. So I mentioned Scott. We talked about Romeo. And there she is. Let me throw something on here, and then I'll go get the door. All right. Right back.
Just a little bit of it for you, okay? I'll do it without the pick. When all the tears have reached the sea, part of you will live in me, way down inside my heart.
Days keep counting when I fade.
Okay. Now we can start.
Now here we are.
I will tell you, you already missed the phone call.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
And we were talking because yesterday, well, actually this weekend, he was not well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he had a very rough weekend. We were doing the show yesterday. We saw that he wasn't commenting, so we were expressing.
Wondering where he is.
So he did call, and he sounded absolutely terrible. He did call a second time. He sounded a little bit better. And then he called this morning, and he seems, definitely
Better.
sounds a little bit
Good.
better
I'm
again.
glad.
But, he admitted he had a rough weekend. He was watching the show while getting pumped up with medication, and some woman yelled at him for not using headphones, and he told the lady to go fuck herself.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Whose house is it anyway?
Well,
Hell.
right. I mean, I guess it's his house.
Oh, was he doing
He was
it?
in the
What did
hospital.
he was in the hospital?
Or the cancer center, as he
Okay,
put
well,
it. But
still.
that's what I told him next time, put the woman, give us her name or something, and we'll talk to her.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. So I believe you're caught up. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. My daughter had some car trouble, and I had to rescue her, so she has my car, and I had to Uber here.
What, the car broke down?
No, she had some flooding in which is her concern. There was water kind of everywhere, and it must
the
be
car?
from an air conditioning vent. Yeah, all the floors are soaked.
Oh, wow.
So, she was beside herself yesterday. So, but then when I drove the car, I took the car. She came, she switched. I said, "You take my car, I'll deal with it." And but I'm driving her car home, and it's making some terrible loud noise in the front, and that doesn't even register with her. She's all concerned about the water, and I'm concerned about this noise in the front. So I found a shop. I had to drop it off, and I Ubered here from the.
You
from the
Ubered
shop.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
From Babylon.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Yeah, of course I was gonna have to go to Hicksville one way or the other, and they're gonna come pick me up.
Oh, all right. I was about to ask how
At
you get in
12:30.
Hicksville. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
fine.
See, that's the pull you should have just had them pick you up from Babylon.
They would have done it, but I would never. I don't like to make my problems other people's problems. So this I don't mind. I'm close. They can send somebody to pick me up.
Right. Yeah.
and, it'd be fine.
All right. All right, will you let me contribute to your Uber bill?
No, absolutely not. I would. What would have been the difference? I would have gone to Hicksville. It would have cost me the same thing.
Yeah,
But thank
all
you.
right. It's the least I
It's
can
a
do.
lovely thought. But no, I come here because I want to be here, not because you make me.
Well, yeah, but you're
You
still.
don't have that much pull.
Well, I know. If John was here, no. But you're. It's still. I guess in the grand scheme of things, you are helping me. So I feel bad that you have to.
I helped you the first time, and then after that, it's because I want to be here.
Yeah.
Right?
And you are. You are. And you're. It's not the same without you.
Oh,
So
well,
if I had any kind of budget in here, I would figure out a way to bring you in here every day.
Ah.
Okay. So all right. So and you don't own the car. You can't bring the car into your place.
I can, but I've had nothing but trouble. So I used to have, over the years, I've been there 10 years, and there's 24 techs that work in the service department, and I've always had one or two that were kind of my go-to guys, and if I had trouble, I'd bring it around back and they check it out and they do the work on the side. But I just don't have, they come and they go, and I just don't have anybody there that I can just do that for. There have been guys who would be like, no problem, I got you, I'll take care of you. And I was complete confidence that would be done right. And I'd always pay them well, cash,
of course,
which is always better.
Right.
Right. But there's just really nobody there right now that seems to care. So I have a friend who recommended a shop right in Babylon by my mom's house, and so I took it over there.
So we don't trust Jack yet.
Huh?
Jack. Remember I told you I know Jack?
Oh yes. No, well,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, they're just busy. They don't know me well enough. You know how they know me? They know me as the lady who yells pizza once a month when I order the pizza. They're like, she's the pizza lady. Right. And somebody said, you don't know her name? She's been here 10 years.
Right.
She's the pizza lady.
All right, but that's good enough.
And they got reprimanded for that. Well, you should know her name. And I said, listen, I'd much rather be known as the pizza lady than a bunch of other things I could be known as.
Well,
right?
true.
Because everybody's got this thing they're known for.
Pizza lady's nice enough to get the pizza and let us know it's here.
I do, because
show
nobody
it some
lets
respect
service
and know your name.
Like everybody, when the pizza comes,
right?
Everybody on the sales floor goes running up the stairs, and nobody would let the guys in service know. I always walk through the entire shop and yell,
"Of
pizza!"
course you do.
I do.
But all the more reason that they should know your name.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't care if they know my name. Whatever.
Well,
but
I do.
Anyway,
I
just don't have anybody that I have that relationship with right now, so I just decided to take it somewhere where I can just get the damn thing fixed.
All right, well, when I see Jack next time, I'm going to tell you, take care. The pizza lady's name is Diane. Take good care of her, you son of a bitch bastard. Not that I see him all that much. Yeah, Jack is just a guy that works there that I've known since he was a little kid. He's my kid's age.
And you happened to just see him walk by when you came in to buy your car, right?
But I did. But it was very strange because I walked past him because I hadn't seen him in a few years.
Okay.
So I walked past him. I was like, man, that guy's familiar. And then I saw him again there one day. And then then all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, that's Jack. He went to school with my kids. His sister is one of my daughter's best friends.
Oh, okay.
So then I kind of got a little mad because I'm like, I understand I've probably gotten grayer, but other than that, I'm pretty much the same. I've looked pretty much the same since I've known this kid. There's no way he didn't know who I was.
Okay.
So now
and he didn't say hello.
Exactly.
Fucker. So now why should I trust him with my car?
Well, he might know his cars. He just needs to learn a little respect.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. All right. I'm in a bad mood today, Diane.
Oh, no. What happened?
I got a few things going. So, all right. So yesterday, like I said, John
Not
just
doing well. And
we were all very concerned. And John, I'll have you know, Jeff Skelsey, who co-hosted me on Mondays, he was very concerned too, and I believe, actually, I think I heard right. You guys didn't end up speaking, I think, after the show. Jeff was. I heard from him several times after the show yesterday. What's new with John? Oh, I spoke to John. Okay, like he kept giving me updates. But then, so that kind of set the tone. But then yesterday, my son, he came in here. So he used to have a superhero podcast.
Yes, I remember.
And it was him and another guy.
Uh-huh.
Him and that guy have had a falling out. They no longer speak.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was wondering why they didn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Zach, he wanted to continue doing the show, and so he was just planning and figure out what he wanted to do. So yesterday was the first day. We come in here, and he had some guy out of Kalamazoo.
Michigan.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Some guy had seen the old show and contacted him and said, I'd like to be a guest. Apparently, he's a rapper, Spivey something. I don't remember. When I promoting the show, I tagged the wrong Spivey. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Some guy, some
There's
others.
more than one.
Exactly. That was exactly my thought. Like I figure, how many Spiveys can there be? Not to get a nasty message. Who are you? What are you taking me? I was like, sorry, wrong Spivey. I'm like,
really?
Yeah.
Right.
So, but Spivey, he's a rapper of some sort, some kind of hip hop artist. He's got music on streaming services. So he didn't want to go live. So Zach's like, okay, we'll record it and then, we'll post it. So we came in here yesterday at 4:30. We get all set up. We do the show. He did okay for first time, actually hosting it by himself. He did okay. This guy, Spivey, was just a ball of energy, just a real blast. This guy was just, he was all over it and a lot of fun, just a great guy. I stopped the recording, and just the way the whole program kind of stopped, something didn't seem right.
Right.
So I go to open up the recording, and I can't open it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm getting all these error messages. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Well, it was so good, and now I lost it.
Right.
Yeah.
And usually, if I see that there might be a problem of some kind, on Zoom itself, you can record your Zoom meeting. So I'll sometimes do that, but I had
no heads up. That
no
there was anything
inkling
going
whatsoever
wrong.
that there was everything. Just like now, everything seemed to be great.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until after. So I'm like, what is going on? And if we went live like we are now, I could have always downloaded it off YouTube. There's programs you can download stuff, but we didn't. So this was totally gone. I'm like, whoa. So Zach's girlfriend was here, and she's very smart. I don't know how Zach got her, but very smart girl. So I know. I say the same thing about me. I don't know, because Lisa's so smart. But I tried to upload it to YouTube anyway, and it didn't work. I was able to put it on Dropbox, so I shared it with Zach's girlfriend. She then took it, and she went on her computer, and she said she was trying to see if she can decrypt it, encrypt it.
Unencrypt it or something.
Whatever. So she managed to get the first 5 minutes, and that was all she was able to get. So that was it.
Will Spivey come back?
Well, yeah, that was the thing. Zach did reach out, and Spivey said no problem. So
great.
Thank you,
All
Spivey.
right, so
but
it's gonna
I
be
still
okay.
It is,
but it's going to be okay.
I felt
and maybe
terrible.
the second one will be better because now Zach's had like a little practice run.
Right, and if he's
there's always an upside.
Absolutely. No, and you're right. And Zach was actually better about it than I was, and I expected him to flip out, and he was like, "It's cool, we'll do it again." Spivey said no problem, but I did. I was
Just
off
threw
the
you
rest of
into
the
a
night.
bad move.
Yeah. So then and I'm still feeling it this morning, and I take during the summers I take my daughter to her special needs. She goes to a special needs summer camp, and I take it to the bus stop during the summer. So when the bus comes, by the time I leave the bus stop, it's kind of weird. Like I'm earlier coming here, but it's late enough that there's no point in going home and then coming back.
Right, so you have this extra time.
Right.
Right.
So this morning, I was running late at home, and I hadn't eaten. I'm like, all right, screw it. I'll wait till I get to the studio. I'll go next door. Now, we make jokes, but this place next door, it looks like such a dump. But
it looks like a dairy barn,
right?
Only it's got a little deli in, like a little, not even a deli because it doesn't have like cases with lots of stuff. It's just they cook on the grill.
Right. Well, no, but they have.
But it's clean.
Regular
it's nice.
Sandwiches too. Yeah, and
the bacon smells amazing.
And that's what everybody says. It was a running joke in here for a long time. Mark White of the Spin Doctors says this is the best egg and cheese sandwich he's ever had. Is here. Everybody raves about the food here. They're the nicest people. I mean, I've been doing this show for over 7 years. These guys have been here. So I joke around with the guys, and I talk to them. So I go in there this morning. So I hadn't eaten. I figured, when I get here, I'm going to just get a roll or something, get some breakfast. So I'm in there, and it's just me and another guy, and he's ahead of me, and he's got a baby, 1 year old, maybe 1.5, little guy, and there's one guy behind the counter, and I know this is politically incorrect, but if I say Indian, that's okay, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but not like American Indian.
He's from India.
Right.
Right.
Somewhere in the Mideast over there.
Okay.
So this guy who's there with his baby, he turns to the guy, he says, you got any, because they have the deli, but they also have, they have 2 windows, a drive-through on each side.
Right. That's why I call it like a dairy
Right,
barn.
because they have like a dairy barn type setup in the back. You can order your stuff, and they have it right there. And then they also have in the front, like a regular deli. So this guy's at the refrigerator, and he goes, oh, you got any blue Gatorade? And I'll be honest, I couldn't understand the guy either. But he's like, and the guy's like, no, blue Gatorade. And the guy, again, he's pointing and saying stuff I couldn't understand. So now the guy's a dick. He goes, blue Gatorade. I'm like, oh.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Right.
So the guy, again, so the guy turns to me, he goes, they're a little slow here today, aren't they? Now, I thought he was talking about because they have the high school here. That's their business. I mean, all these kids are always over
They
here.
stop there, right.
But during the summer, there's no kids. I thought that's what the guy was. So I was like, yeah, no school.
He meant, like, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw the way he looked, the way he reacted to me saying that. Then it hit me. It's like,
You
he's
didn't get
talking
his
right.
stupid.
And then once I realized what he meant, I'm
thought
not
it was
saying
a dick and you're done.
Exactly. So I'm
I
not
know.
saying a word. I'm looking the other way. So he yells. There's somebody in the dairy barn area in the back, a young lady, and he yells to her, "Hey, you got the blue Gatorade back here?" And he's kind of like gesturing to the Indian. So she comes out and she points. She goes, "It's in there." He goes, "Here's what. If it's not here, you don't have it in the back either?" And she goes, "No, it's in there." Sure enough, the guy looks deep in because it was like 3 shelves down.
He just didn't even bother.
He didn't bother to
'cause
look.
He's being a dick.
So now I'm like, in my
There you
head,
go.
I'm like, ha, ha, ha.
Dick.
So he puts the blue Gatorade on the counter and then 2 other drinks. I don't even remember what they were, but it was 3 drinks, and now he's just standing there. And he turns, he looks at me again, he's kind of shaking his head. And because now they're all in the back. The Indian guy comes back, and he puts something in the microwave, and the guy says, you going to ring me up? And the Indian guy goes, I think he just said, what? He goes, you going to ring me up? And he's already starting to raise his voice. I'm like, man, this guy's just looking for it today. So the Indian guy, he had gloves on, he put something in the microwave. He was in the middle of something. And he kind of says, yeah, okay. And now that, you see the guy. So now he sees the girl again. He goes, I've been coming here for 10 years. He goes, somebody going to ring me up? She whispers to the Indian guy. He comes back. Again, he goes like this. And I think he said, just a second. I'm honestly not sure. But he grabs whatever he put in the microwave. He grabs it. And now the guy's pissed. What the fuck? How many fucking times you going to take care of that shit in the back? I'm fucking standing there. All I want is to fucking ring me up. The Indian comes over. And he goes, I think he said, what did you get? And the guy says, these 3 fucking, like every other word, these 3 fucking drinks. And now I'm like, So the Indian then says something again. And I think he was asking if he got anything else, like a sandwich or something that maybe somebody in the back was putting together. And he goes, what are you not getting? He goes, I fucking got these 3 fucking drinks. And then he does it again. 3 fucking drinks. No sandwich, just the drinks. I'm like, oh. And now guys are coming out from the back, and you can see they just want to
Get rid of him. I would have told him, go get his drinks elsewhere. I would
Right.
have even sold them to him.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
And I think if his baby wasn't there, I think I would have said something. He gets the drinks, he leaves. And I turn to the guys. I go, what? I said, that's a class act right there. Cursing up a storm, and he's got his 1-year-old sitting here. And they say, yeah, we couldn't believe that either.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, awful. And I just, yeah. And then
Awful.
even
Some
that
people are
tells
just
me.
awful.
Yeah, just terrible. Really, terrible.
Yeah.
So that's my complaint.
A jerk.
Yeah.
Jerk. I wish I had been there because I would have gotten his face. I did one time.
Yeah?
I did that because
Oh,
what are they
I
going to
have.
do? Really? What are you going to do to me, big guy? Let's
Right.
go. I really hope you do something. Like, please
Yes.
do something. But they don't.
And what did this guy do that you got?
He went leaving and said he was never coming back again. It was Central Avenue Deli. I was getting egg sandwiches, same thing. And there's a gentleman that still works there. And I don't know. I think he's Chinese. He could be. I'm not certain. But he still works there. He delivers food to Grand Prix sometimes. And he was new. It was there a couple of days.
Oh, wow.
And this was a big guy. And he was probably 6'5" and, 300 pounds. And he said, I want, wants fried eggs, bacon, cheese, whatever. And so the guy asked him, how do you want your eggs cooked? He goes, fried. He's like, yes, I understand, but do you want over easy, over medium? I said fried. What the fuck? What?
Wow.
And he started doing like over nothing. And so I could, and he was belittling him, and I got right up in his face, like stood right up, like belly, like I wanted to like sumo him, right? Belly to belly. And I said, what is your problem? I said, he's trying to make you a sandwich the way you want it.
Right.
Act like a decent human being. Whatever. We had some words, and then he stormed out. And so I paid for the sandwich that he didn't buy because I felt bad. And I said,
he stormed out, not waiting for the sandwich.
Oh yeah. He just
wow.
left. I'm never coming here again.
Okay.
I said, good. They don't need you here.
Right.
Garbage. I couldn't stand it. And I said to the guy at the counter, I said, that was not your fault. Don't worry about that. That's on him. That was not your fault. But I would absolutely get right up in his face.
Oh, yeah.
And you're right. Except for the 1-year-old, that's just terrible. But
Yes.
what's he teaching that kid?
Right.
What are you teaching that kid?
Exactly.
To be, terrible.
Years ago, I love the story. Years ago, I was in a 7-Eleven. It was late at night. I don't remember how late, but and they were, I think, so that there was a guy buying something, and then two more guys, another guy, and then me. So total 4 of us. Whatever the guy was buying, the guy behind the counter was moving a little slow, and the guy's like, come on, move it the fuck up. Come on, he had to get something from behind the counter. Come on, hurry up. And he starts like picking, and even, he got a little racial with him and said some things that I'm not going to say. And then finally the guy behind the counter starts shooting back. He says, I'm doing the best I can here. Why don't you just calm down? The guy's like, don't you fucking tell me to calm down. The guy in front of me, he starts looking around. And then he just says out loud, he turns to me, but he says out loud, he goes, you go watch the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that was kind of my feeling.
Oh, I would love that. I'd be, yes, sir.
The guy in front of him turns, he goes, really? He goes, oh, yeah. And I go, yeah, I'm cool with that. I take one step towards the door. Both the guy behind the counter and the guy that he was dealing with, both of them put their hands up to go, we're joking. We know each other. We're totally joking. We were like, oh, thank God. Thank you, God. 1, that it wasn't real. 2, that you told us before we did anything.
Right.
I'm telling you, I took one step towards the door. I was going to stand there and tell people not to come in.
But to act like that with other people around who don't know, that's not even funny.
True.
That crosses a line that's not funny.
In his defense, maybe he wasn't paying attention how many people were there.
Right.
I mean, I'm a victim of that.
And then he would have been my friend, and I would have been like, you fucking idiot. Like.
Yeah, well, but it was funny because once we did realize, then we all started laughing, and we were all friends for 5 minutes.
That'll get you right.
That's
a terrible situation.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, but that was so exciting when he said, "Go get."
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was like,
Somebody's gonna take care of this. I love it.
It's like a Bronx Tale.
Oh
now
my
you can't
God.
leave. Yeah, that's exactly. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Oh, that was gonna be good. That would have been good, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but then the way it ended, I've always wanted to.
That was kind of
I've always wanted to make but at the same time it was cool because
it's alright. But I would rather seen the guy get beat up.
And I'd rather laugh than smack the shit out of some guy and see blood. So I've always wanted to make that a skit, like a little short movie. I never have done that. I should do
that's
it.
a good one.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. All right, we're gonna get to Tuesday Trivia soon. We got the celebrity childhood photos going as well. Let's read some comments. Peter Schwartz is sending me all sorts of footage. Peter Schwartz is doing his show live from Cooperstown.
Yep. Yes.
So he's
today.
This
afternoon.
He's there right now, and he's sending me all sorts of videos and pictures that I have to then
upload
rush
before
around.
his show starts. You're
That's
going
right.
to be you can't even pee when this is over.
I'm gonna try. I should have brought a diaper or something, but yeah, I got a lot of work to, and then I got to set up Zoom, make sure it's all working. Yeah, I'm a little stressed, a little bit.
You'll get it done. It'll be fine.
Let's see. I hope so. Jeff Bosey's watching. He says, hello, peoples.
Hello, peoples.
Everybody's wishing John well, and John is saying thank you. Scott's funny. He's got a great sense of humor. Yeah, I was talking about Scott. You know, there's a guy, Scott, that watches sometimes, and he comments.
Yes.
Don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is either, but I was saying before you got here that Scott watches almost all the shows here. And last night was Steve Squared, and actually it's all the shows. He'll comment like I think he's just trying to get me. Like he'll always comment, Tony must be doing this, or Tony must be going out of his mind. Tony, because I'm not part of the show. I'm just here off camera engineering things. Okay. But last night he had me cracking up during Steve Squared, so I was just talking about that. And so they're all agreeing that he's a funny guy. And truly loves all the shows I watch. Been doing it for 4 years.
Oh, that's great.
After an accident while on bed rest. Oh, that's how you discovered? Because I mentioned, too, Ann not only watches all the shows here, Strong Island, which is another podcast studio in Massapequa, I know she watches all their shows. So I said
she's a podcaster.
Yeah, but it seems to be Long Island podcasts.
Oh, good for her.
I think it's great, but at the same time, it's a little weird to me.
Because she's not here.
Right.
So.
But, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Vicky is watching. Yep, that's right. Tony,
hi, Vicky.
Tony doesn't know Jack. I don't know Scott.
Well, you were talking about Jack before, so.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe.
Sorry. Yes. Yeah. See, I fall behind. Wow. What does a person have to do to get a thank you for making someone laugh for 7 years in a row? God forbid Fremder represents governors with a T-shirt he doesn't have.
Is that Fremder
yeah.
crying?
Yeah.
Get him a T-shirt.
All right. I don't have any governor's T-shirts. I'll give you a Knock 'em Dead T-shirt. Is that okay?
Yes, that's better.
Fremder is actually freaking out too because October 4th. When is that show I have in the Giggle Room? Yeah, October 4th. Tony Walker and friends. I'm hosting in the Giggle Room. I offered Fremder 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh.
I said, come do a set. He's never done it.
Never done stand-up. Oh, he's got it. He could do it.
He is freaking out. He wrote to me the other day privately.
Because he wants to do it, but he doesn't know if he can, kind of thing.
And, he's like, I could just make fun of you guys based on the stuff you're doing on the show. He says, but to go up there and actually tell jokes, he's like, I don't know if I can do that. I said, no, get up there.
You can do it.
Yeah,
he can do it. I'll come. You can make fun of us. Yeah,
there you go.
Do it.
October 4th. I probably will bring the cane with the upside down J. So if he's really sucking, we'll just pull him out of there. My Knock 'em Dead family, all of you are great, says Romeo.
Aw, hope you're feeling better. I'll reach out later.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, Ann is agreeing, Tony, that Tony should give Fremder a T-shirt. All right. Fremder, I've never given you a T-shirt. I could have sworn I have. Kenny Friedberg is watching. Hi, not sure if you spoke about it, but have you discussed the Billy Joel documentary?
This is what I came in wanting to talk about. Thank you.
Let's do it.
So great. I think it's so great.
All right.
So great.
Hold on to that.
Okay.
Hold on to that. Hi, honey.
Hi, baby cakes.
Wow, where are you driving? I hear nothing but road, and you sound like very distant.
I'm so sorry. That's what happens when I switch Bluetooth because I'm too cheap to buy new stuff, so I find stuff out of the trash because I'm poor.
Wow, a lot of information there.
No, good for you.
I mean, some info is better than no info. Hello, pizza lady, a.k.a. Diane.
Hi, how are you?
I'm swell.
Good.
So, Fender, thumb boy. Either way, start to write material. You have 3 months. 3 months to write 3 minutes. That is not impossible. And if he feels that he needs to go ahead and verbalize and get familiar in front of holding a mic, there are open mics. Go to an open mic. Nobody's listening, not even the other comics.
It's true. It's very true.
You could come back. He could come back here and try some of it out on the podcast too, because they will be honest.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yes.
That's a great idea.
Yep.
No, you don't want honesty. No. That would make it worse. No, don't do that to him.
What's your price? I think you should school him, and you should be his mentor. What would you charge him?
I'm nobody's mentor. I can go ahead and give like a suggestion here and there, but to write 3 minutes of friend material, that's like I might as well like check myself into an insane asylum. Hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 months. He can do this. Do it for Tony.
He can do it.
If he comes up with 3 minutes, I will buy him a governor's T-shirt. So this way he has a governor's T-shirt. But he's got to put in the work and write 3 minutes.
Yeah, you tell him.
He can do it.
I have faith in him.
Other than that, I gotta go. I got things to do. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
There it is. Jeff Bosey checking in. So there you go, Fremder. He's right. You got 3 minutes, 3 months to write. That's one joke a month.
It's a minute a month.
You can do it. All right. And we're all going to come see you. Okay, so the Billy Joel documentary.
So
You
Billy
loved
Joel
it.
So Saturday night, I think it was Saturday night. This weekend is a blur a little bit. But
In a good way, I hope?
yeah, just there was a lot going on, and but I was really tired. Whatever night it was, Friday. It could have been Friday or Saturday night, and we caught it like halfway through. So Anthony started to watch, and so he said, "Oh, let me see if I can start it from the beginning." And I said, I was already falling asleep. I said, "I'll never make it." So I said, "If you want to watch it now from the middle." And I'm gonna doze off, and then tomorrow we'll catch it again from the beginning.
Okay.
So, but whatever it was, Sunday night after we went to the beach and had a nice day, came back and watched part 1, right? Because part 2 was coming. We only knew about it because we saw a thing that said part 2 was coming. So I watched it, and it was just. It made me think of you so much that, the Hicksville, all the Hicksville, and now, have you seen any of it?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So, he's wearing his Hicksville t-shirt for a lot of the time. And,
Yep.
I just thought it was so great. And the part where Paul McCartney says, if there was one song that I wish I had written, it was Just the Way You Are. If you're an artist and Paul McCartney says that about one of your songs, obviously he's Billy Joel, so yeah, he's made it. But that's just another level of success.
Agreed.
I loved everything about it, and I can't wait to see part 2.
Wow.
I can't wait. I just thought it was great.
I
had no idea about the first wife and that she was his manager and all of that stuff that they went through, and that they're still kind of tight, and she was in it. And
that was all right. So that's one of the reasons I wasn't. Not that I was disappointed, but for me, being a big fan of the man's work, there was very little new information for me.
Oh, it was all new information for me.
What I really enjoyed the most was seeing the ex-wife, because she's never really spoken much in public about anything. So that was cool. Like, I felt like she had her moment to get her side of things out. Plus his sister. His sister has never, ever come out to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she doesn't even, she, from what I've heard in the past, like she doesn't even really tell anybody that she's Billy's sister.
Brother.
Yeah, she doesn't like the spotlight. But I found it very touching because Billy Joel, before he was famous, he tried suicide twice. And to see her tear up over that was very touching.
And
even though it was
apparently
50
his
years
daughter
ago.
didn't know that either, because in part 2 she says, I had no idea that even happened.
Which is weird to me because I've heard Billy. I mean, I remember 4 years ago him talking about it.
But you're also one of those people, a lot of things about musicians and their personal lives, and I really
but for his daughter, though, to not know that.
I know.
That
I don't know
surprised
if he would
me.
necessarily share it, but yeah, no.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
agree.
He talked about it publicly.
Before he told her. I know. I thought that was
so that's strange to me. Yeah.
I just loved it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I still loved it.
It was so well done, and I think that there was so much live footage that
That's what got me for.
It didn't have to be contrived. It was live footage of so much of it.
Yes.
And, it was so good.
As a big fan of the man's music, that was what got me. There was a ton of stuff I never saw before.
And I love to hear the stories about how a song got written.
Me too.
Or where it came from.
Me
or
too.
what was the situation. And
yep.
So all of them, it's so funny because every song I know, and I know the lyrics to them, and because I'm a lyric person, so people listen to songs all the time and may not, the lyrics aren't what register. For me, it's always the lyrics. And so I know the words, and now it kind of just changes the whole meaning for me. I just love that. I love that. So cool.
Did you think it was too long?
No.
No.
I wanted more.
Really?
It was over, and I wanted more immediately.
Wow.
Wasn't too long for me. I was riveted.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I will admit.
It might have been long for you because you knew so much of it already.
I'm back and forth on whether I thought it was too long or not, and probably for that reason. Yeah. Because they were advertising it as like, this is it. This is, Revelations will be, and who knows, maybe part 2 I'll be like,
it is
whoa.
Revelations though for people like me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, Anthony loved it. We can't wait.
Oh, believe me, I did love it.
Yeah.
To get the interviews again from the people that were there. I mean, fortunately, most of these people aren't dead, and so you were able to get a lot of that stuff. But I think so far, he did a documentary when he did those concerts at Shea Stadium just before they were closing Shea Stadium down, and they put out a documentary called "The Last Play at Shea," and it kind of like. This may sound ridiculous, but I'm telling you, if you watch it, it's fantastic. It kind of like shows like whatever was going on with the Mets, say in 1969. They were showing what was going on in Billy Joel's world at that time.
Right.
And all the highs and lows of the Mets, all the highs and lows of Billy Joel, and then how it comes together for this big concert. That is more. I just loved it. I loved it, and same thing.
Well,
a lot
you
of people
love the Mets and you love Billy Joel,
right?
So
but and they did a lot of it. Like Christy Brinkley was in this one too. John Small, the guy.
I would imagine she's going to be in part 2.
Oh, she's got to be.
Yeah.
She's got to be.
Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. I did. Who was it? I watched something where somebody saw a part 2 already, and they said she's in it. I know who it was. Steve Squared. I mentioned last night. Steve. So it's young Steve, Stevie K, and then the older Steve, Steve Mandracina. He saw part 2. He has a connection. So because he's been in the radio business since the 80s. So yeah, he had a connection. He saw part 2, and he said it's fantastic.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm glad that they didn't. I'm sure the idea came up for this documentary, and they could have just thrown it all into 2 hours or whatever it was. And I'm glad that they went the long route and they're telling the full story, and there's gonna be a second part. I'm glad they went all the way.
But this is what bothers me. All right, so a few years ago, the Bee Gees put out a documentary, and there's some other ones too. The Eagles, George Harrison, they all put out these documentaries about their lives. They focus on like their height, like the Bee Gees one especially. I got so mad. It spotlights them in the 70s, and when they had all the hits. And then, like, the last 20, 25 years is, like, 5 minutes. And that makes me mad. Tell me the whole story. I don't care that you guys, maybe didn't have as many hits.
Well, what about for the Bee Gees, the 10, almost 20 years prior to their big hits?
They exactly
plugged away forever
yes, they
before
did.
They hit it.
Even
that
after
was
the hits.
not an instant sensation.
Right.
I mean, and then you hear the songs that we know that was so long before the big, disco era, Staying Alive thing happened. They really, paid their dues, those guys.
And then
and the
after
talent,
too.
insane.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
because then they had, Disco Sucks rallies, and they would burn the records.
And that, yes, I saw the thing.
And they had to bounce back from that.
Yeah, that
to become a respectable band, and they are now. They're legends, but like the last 20 years of their career was literally like within the last 5 minutes of the documentary.
Well, because really, what was the career after that?
That's
the replay of that. That was the pinnacle, and it really they not like Billy Joel, who just kept going and going and going.
Yeah,
it doesn't end for him.
But it kind of does, because he hasn't made an album in 30 years. So that's my fear. They spent 2.5 hours just on the 70s. You have another 40 plus years to cover in the next part. So I'm thinking they're gonna they're gonna get to his last album, which was 1993. And then from 1993 to current day is going to be 10 minutes. And that angers me. I'll bet you $1.
I'll bet you. I don't think that's going to be the case.
How are they going to do 40 years in another 2.5 hours?
There's so much that's happened with him. I mean, he's been in the spotlight.
Exactly.
The Bee Gees weren't. You would see them like from time to time.
That's what I'm saying. So how are you going to? So the part one ended
so
at
much to
1980,
tell.
right? So how are you going to do 1980 to 2025 in 2.5 hours?
Well, it's. I think they'll get it done. I'm not.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
Listen,
Bet
I'd
$1.
be all up for a third one. Let's see what.
Yeah,
happens.
but they already
They're
said it's a
done.
two-parter. They said
I
it's a
think
two-parter.
let's see how they do it before you start making it a problem. It's not. Let's watch it, and then you can complain about it if you don't like it.
I should have bet you a kiss. That's
Huh?
right. That's what I should have bet. Because I'm going to win this
You
bet.
get that when I walk in the door and when I walk
you know
out.
what I mean.
So
I'm talking 30 seconds, damn it.
Oh.
Wow, sound like my wife. No, get away from me. Disgusting. So there you go, Kenny. Yes, but I did love it. I think I like the last play at Shea better. Plus, I'll be honest. I
don't think I saw that. I'll have to go back.
yeah,
and
check
watch
that
it.
out.
I'll
It's
find
good.
it.
But I also, not that I know the guy, but my own personal feeling is that Billy Joel would probably prefer that too. I personally, he's never been comfortable with sitting there talking about his
But
life.
I think he was all about it. And Tom Hanks produced this.
Yes.
thing, yeah, right.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Cool. And who else? Some really famous people.
Peter Graves.
No, there was no.
I just made that up.
Can't remember who it is, but in the credits, yeah, some heavy hitters
Oh,
are
was it?
involved in that. Executive producers. Why can't I think of who the other one
Spielberg.
is right now? No, it'll come.
Ron Howard. Danny DeVito.
No.
Tom Cruise.
No, it's okay. It'll come to me. Stop.
And it's funny you mentioned Hicksville because that's been Frank's complaint. There wasn't enough Hicksville.
Are you kidding me?
I said
all
the same
about
thing.
Hicksville.
That's what I said.
And he had the T-shirt. I mean,
Right.
it was like prominent. It was
That's
out
what I said.
there. What more are you going to say, really?
And
what,
I said the same thing.
how
like,
much is there to say
right.
about Hicksville?
He didn't really.
He didn't hear his name mentioned, and it's pissing him off.
Well, actually, he did say they didn't mention our music teacher. I was like, so what?
Oh, yeah.
So what? Well, he was instrumental, and he was instrumental. He was actually the first person to tell Billy Joel, "You should go into a life of music." All right, but
All right, but his mom was really the one who made
Right.
sure he took those classical piano
Right,
lessons,
exactly.
and his dad was a musician.
right.
So of course the credit's going to go to where he came from, and I get that. It's different. It would be different if he didn't come from that, and his family wasn't pushing it, and this music teacher,
Right.
he was going to do it anyway. I feel like
He didn't really enjoy Hicksville growing up there, so
it looks like he didn't really enjoy his childhood. That was
Right.
not what seemed like a happy childhood.
right. So
You know.
So I don't. Yeah, how much time are you going to spend there? It's not like the Beatles. They're all about Liverpool. They had a great time there, and they, still have relatives there. Billy Joel's, he has no ties really to this town. He didn't even graduate, for crying out loud.
Right.
He dropped out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's my number one pick for people I want to get in here to interview. Billy Joel would be my number one because I really do feel I have a lot in common with the guy, and I'm sure everybody from Hicksville probably feels the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I would love to talk. I would love to talk Hicksville with him. But yeah. All right. So there you go, Kenny. And then looking forward to part 2 this Friday. Even Jeff, he texted me this morning, bro. We never talked about the Billy Joel documentary yesterday.
I came in here, and it really that's what's been on my mind, and I was really excited to talk about it.
Yeah. So I told Jeff we'll talk about it on Monday. See, Monday works out because then part 2 would have been out by then. So we'll talk about it then. And then we could talk about it again on Tuesday as well.
Yes, well, we
Why
will.
not? Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can assure you we will.
Did you Oh, and sticking with the music for a minute. So Paul McCartney has announced some tour dates. And I think the closest he was coming to here so far is like Buffalo or something. He hasn't announced like Madison Square Garden or anything. And I keep saying, well, he's bound to. He's not going to pass up the biggest stage in the world. Well, he could probably do several nights and sell out. So it's coming. It's
no
coming.
doubt. Yes.
But I'll tell you, part of me hopes it doesn't happen.
Why?
Because if it does, I'm not going.
Why?
Tickets, like the cheaper tickets, are in the $400 to $500 range. Sorry, Paul McCartney.
For Paul McCartney, I would pay that. look at concerts all the time and go, that's just ridiculous. And,
Yeah.
and I do. I gauge the importance of the artist against what I would pay to see them. And 99 times out of 100, it's a no. Just not going to do it.
But a yes from McCartney.
Absolutely. If
Nope.
I had $500,
Yeah.
$1,000, because I need to get two,
Right.
I absolutely would spend my last $1,000 if I had it on Paul McCartney.
No matter where the seats are.
I could not care less.
Have you
Just put
seen
me
him
in the same
before?
room. No.
Oh, okay. All right. That if you had seen him before, would you spend that money?
Probably not. I
Yeah.
mean, if it didn't, I it's hard to say. You know, like there are artists that I've seen multiple times because it was just so great, but I wasn't paying $500 a ticket.
Right.
Tom Jones, I've seen many times. Barry Manilow, I think they're great, and I just don't know that it's necessary for me to spend the money again. I've seen
Right.
them, right? I want to be able to say I was in the room, I was there for that thing.
Right.
Paul McCartney would be a yes for me for that kind of money.
It just makes me mad. These prices. 2009, we talked about Billy Joel doing the last concerts at Shea. Paul McCartney was the first one to do a concert at Citi Field. I looked up, and this was, I kind of had the same attitude. I've seen him many times, but in 2009, I think it had been a few years, and it was Citi Field. It was new, so I was, let's see, 2009. I'd been an amputee for 4 years, so I'm starting to get to know the whole disability parking. Like I'm starting to get used to that world.
Right.
So I looked it up, and I got at Citi Field these handicap seats. So the stage was in left field, and all the seats were elevated, like above the field. But the handicap, like they had this large ramp, and it was like above everybody else. So you could just see, because obviously a lot of people in wheelchairs, they can't get up. So
Right.
it's elevated, and you can just get a straight shot. It was so this
It was great.
one
It
handicap
was
section.
great,
Oh, it was
right?
awesome.
It was at one of those situations where you go, okay.
Oh yeah, it's one of those times where you don't mind
This
being
leg
handicapped.
thing paid off.
This particular one that I found, when I was trying to get tickets, it was like maybe 50 rows back. I'm like, oh, I'm grabbing these. And yeah, I remember me and Lisa went, and we had another friend that came. I mean, yeah, to get this 50 rows back and get this straight shot, it was pretty much eye level with the stage, and where you can just sit back and then just watch McCartney. The ticket price for that was $300. And at the time, I remember thinking, oh, this is
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and I remember saying, no, this is the one time I'm splurging on a concert. I'm never doing this again. But back, that was only, not even 20 years ago, and that was $300. And now you're paying $4 to $5 for McCartney to sit all the way in another state.
Probably, I want to say it was like, God, I wish I could remember in years what this was. Maybe it was 20 years ago, but I feel like it was less. But,
Okay.
sometimes you think, oh yeah, 10 years ago, and then you're like, oh shit, it was 20, right?
I do that all the time.
I mean, I know it was more than 10. It could have been 15, but honestly, it's probably closer to 20 years ago. So somewhere around 2005.
Okay.
And Billy Joel was playing at the Nassau Coliseum. And I had my sister and my brothers. We all wanted to go, right? So 4 couples, and my sister and I were both going to be on the phone as soon as, because it was when, it was before the internet.
Right.
It was
Oh, okay.
Ticketmaster, you make the phone call. So
Right.
it's 20 years.
At least, yeah. Might
Right?
be more.
I remember being on the phone. There was no, none of that. And so now the time comes and we're on the phone and I got through to Ticketmaster, and I wound up, and they talked to you, and I said, well, where are the seats? They said, well, we have these seats, and I think they were like $80 a person, which was at the time kind of steep for all of us, but we had already decided what's the maximum we would, and that was whatever it was under the
Smart,
maximum, because
yeah.
I couldn't call 10 people, right?
Right.
I'm on the phone, I'm either going to do it or I'm not, right? So in my mind, I have $80, and they said to me, the seats are behind the stage. So that's why they're so cheap. They're behind
Right.
the stage. All right, well, I'll take them, right? And I take it, and I don't know if there was 8 or 10 of us, whatever it was. And we show up at the Coliseum. Now, if you've been to see Billy Joel at the Coliseum, so the stage is all the way at one end, and then I saw the Eagles there too, and I was on the opposite side. So now we come in, and they said, like, I remember the lady saying on the phone, partially obstructed view or whatever, but took the seats. And we walk in, and we take and we're about 5 or 6 rows up.
Yeah.
With, when I tell you, I can't even, I'm still. So his piano was about where that wall is outside.
Sure, yeah.
On the stage, and we had a straight view.
Yep.
And that's where he was. And so now the piano's facing sideways, so his right side is faced to us, and he sits at the piano, and then everybody else is out there. And then he gets up and he comes up on a ramp that's like directly in front of us. Yeah. And they all looked at me and said, "We cannot believe, we thought we were getting shit seats." Right. We had no idea, but we were taking them. And it was the best thing. They were the best seats I've ever had.
The Garden and the Coliseum.
For a concert.
You get seats like that. Especially for somebody like Billy who goes back. Springsteen goes back there a lot. Yeah, those are good seats.
On the one that I got was the Dixie Chicks again at the Madison Square Garden, and I got tickets on Craigslist the day of the concert, $40 a ticket, and they were up in Ba Fong Wee. And when I took my daughter, and at the time she was probably 15, my oldest daughter, and they had a truck set out in the parking lot, and there was like a karaoke contest, and you had to sing a Dixie Chicks song, and so I got up and I sang the song, and I got upgraded to, again, see, they came out and they walked on this long ramp in the middle of so their whole stage was in the middle.
That's
and
cool.
Again, we were like eye level right there. That was great.
That's cool.
A lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew where you were going when you told me behind the stage. I couldn't believe, I still to this day, because when I was watching the documentary last night, because I've tried to explain it to Anthony about those seats, and there was one shot that was from behind the stage, and I said, that's where we sat. That shot right there was my... Oh, it was amazing. It was so much fun. Oh, yeah, and you can't go wrong. He always puts on a great show, too, man. Always spectacular. All right, Fremder. Thank God astronauts aren't women. Here's how the conversation would go. Houston, we have a problem. Houston replies, what's the problem? Astronauts response, nothing, never mind, it's no big deal. Okay. John Michelle, the correct term is South Asian for Indian people, since India is in the continent of Asia.
I thank you for that. South Asian people.
I'll be honest, I didn't know that. Vicky, hopefully Diane and Peter will cleanse the negative juju. Oh, absolutely. They already have. That man left the store because he was shown up by a girl.
He was embarrassed. That's why.
Probably.
He was embarrassed. Like his mother told him he was behaving badly.
Vicky, I wish you could have given me notice, Tony. I'm right in that neighborhood. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? McCartney? When I said he's playing Buffalo?
Oh.
Yeah, Vicky, what are we talking about?
Well, that's just announced, so.
Yeah, that was just announced like a week or two ago. From there, I can tell you right now, the asshole that you're talking about probably drinks Budweiser, marching up and down his garage, and a red, white, and blue thong singing Yankee Doodle Dandy in a red hat. Excuse me. It was meant to be. I'm still out here making amazing friends, says Ann. Yeah, it was definitely meant to be that you watch all the shows, yes. She thinks Fremda should do the stand-up. If you gave me a T-shirt, why would I ask you for a T-shirt? All right, you just calm down there, Fremda. John Rochelle says Fremda will be great. All right. And then he says, Fremda, I have a great idea. Just make fun of Tony. That will not work out for you. I'm nervous even talking about this, says Fremda. I think I just shit.
I shat myself.
Tony likes a good music and a good barbecue. So much fun that if he ever played guitar for AC/DC, he'd be Angus Beef. Fremda, this is why you start writing the jokes now, because that one will not get you laughs. So that's a good start, but keep writing. Please keep writing. Tony, you and I are on the same page with the documentary, says Kenny Friedberg. Yeah, but you're the same as me, Kenny. You probably knew a lot of that stuff. I mean, you lived a lot of that stuff. You knew those guys back in the 60s, before they were famous. And once you're up there, friend, the fear goes away. You're a natural and will roll right into it. And how do you know this? That once you go up there, the fear goes away. Have you tried it? Andrea's watching. Good morning, everyone. Coming from the doctor, pushing through. Yay, Diane. Love Tuesdays. Judy's in the documentary. I don't have HBO. Andrea, send me your email. Text me your email address, and I will send you the file of part 1.
Oh, that's so nice.
Of course.
You.
John Small talking about the early days was fun for me. See, I just said it. You were there for that stuff. Surprised Russ and Lib didn't talk about the My House days a little bit more. My House was a club, I think in Plainview, was it? And that's where Kenny Friedberg is from. And, yeah, he knew all those guys back then.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, Ann also has a doctor's appointment. Oh, Frank is watching. I hope they bring up Chuck Arnold in part 2. Why would they, if they didn't bring him up, the music teacher, if they didn't bring him up in part 1 when he was actually there, why would they bring him up in part 2?
They won't,
Just
probably.
Calm down. It's not happening. Are we going to talk about yes, that was also on my list, friend. He wants to talk about Theo from The Cosby Show.
Oh, yeah. I met him once.
They warned him about hanging out with Matthew Perry. Oh, Fremder. You met him?
In an airport. Just a quick. I flew out to visit my grandmother with my sister in the year I got married, so 1986. And he was at the air. John Goodman was there too, which is really funny. And
Wow.
Roxy Roker was on the airplane. It was like one of those days.
Yeah.
It was New York to LA, so that's why.
Yeah.
And he was in the airport, and just went up and said hello. And he didn't take any pictures or anything. He was still a kid, but
Right. It was the height of his fame.
yeah,
Right.
it was.
But John Goodman, one of my favorite actors. How was he? He strikes me as somebody that could be a dick. Am I wrong?
No, honestly, we didn't. We were standing right next to him, and after the Malcolm Jamal situation, and he was nice. He wasn't a dick. He was just like, no. He had a big smile and beautiful smile and very sweet. And I said, oh, okay, no worries. Huge fan. And then moved on. We decided not to. So John Goodman just kind of stood there above the crowd. And I'm sure he would have been fine if we had approached, but we didn't approach.
Fuck no. I love John Goodman. I'm a big fan of him. Would love to. I've tried to find him on the internet to try to get an interview in here, and he has no official internet presence, but
he doesn't do social media.
No. I met Barry Bostwick in an airport once. I was waiting for my friends. I was picking them up, as a favor, and he was on their plane. Nobody had any clue. And as he walked past me, I just put my hand out real quick. I said, "Fan of your work." And he actually stopped.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice.
But
guy.
then I thought I was being quiet and
inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous. Thank you.
But then people heard.
Yeah. And then I felt bad. I find my friends. And I turn back. There's just a crowd of people around him. I was like, oh.
That might not have been your fault. Somebody else probably
Could
recognized him just as much.
Yeah.
So.
Once with I was doing a show in an Italian restaurant once, and I arrived to set up for the show, and they're having dinner with Steve Guttenberg. And I
worked with his sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had met him before, years ago, actually, when he was actually still big. I was at the movie theater in Levittown. I forget what movie I was seeing, but it was opening weekend for something. The movie theater was mobbed, so I'm sitting towards the front. Just as the lights are about to go down, this couple comes walking in. They sit down, not just on the same row, and I just see as the lights are turning down, I just happen to see that it's him.
Shit.
Whatever the movie was, it ends, the lights come up, and he's sitting there making out. But I knew, he's just trying to cover his face.
Right.
And I went to him. When they finished kissing, the place, I just went up to him. Love your movies, man. Oh, thanks. But, this was years later. I go into this Italian restaurant, and I go to the owner. I said, you got a celebrity out there. Who? And I knew it immediately. I'm like, oh, shit. I go, Steve Guttenberg's out there. He goes running out there. He's making a big fuss. Everybody's like, Within 5 minutes, he's gone.
Yeah.
I was like, I felt bad.
That was probably your fault.
Yeah, that was definitely my fault.
It's your fault.
Yes.
Now, his sister worked at the elementary school where my kids went, and I was an aide there because my kids were there, and she also worked there. And it was around the time when he was on Dancing with the Stars, so we would all go home from work and watch him on Dancing with the Stars.
I didn't even know he was on that. All right, let me finish. I didn't realize how late it was.
It's going too fast. I'm sorry I was late.
Way too fast. Did you see the Bill Maher interview with Billy yet? No, Frank, I have not seen that yet. Kenny Freeberg says Attila. I love that album.
Oh my God! I saw
love
that.
that
I
album.
thot that was hilarious. I probably would not love that album.
Yeah, I don't think you would. No,
not my thing.
I think it's great. Let's see. Ann's going to the doctor. Yeah. Good luck, Ann. Whatever you're doing there. Okay. Let's see. Andrea, who was everyone's first BJ? Oh, BJ concert. At first, we said, "What's everyone's first BJ?" I was like, "Whoa!"
BJ concert.
Who was everyone's first? What? Who was everyone's first BJ concert? That would be BJ. I'm not. Are you asking where or when?
What is a BJ concert? BJ.
Billy Joel.
Oh.
Mine was 52nd Street. It changed my life. Oh, so like what year, what era of Billy Joel? I first saw him in 1986, and I've seen him. Yeah,
I didn't get to see him early on when he, I was after that, but early 2000s. Yes.
Carol Miner's watching the Bill Maher interview. Was more Bill Maher than Billy. Annoying as hell. Bill Maher does get under my skin. I'm not a fan.
I think Bill Maher gets under a lot of people's skin.
But I will watch it because if I'm not mistaken, this is the first interview that Billy's done since the whole brain thing has been made public.
Yeah.
If Billy Joel killed himself, he can't write a song about it. What the hell does that mean? Fremder. Being Jewish in a town that has very few, it's not an easy way of life. Trust me, says Carol. Yeah, Carol, I think we've talked about this. I once knew a Jewish girl from Hicksville who actually said to me that she dealt with racism growing up. And this girl is a few years older than me. I was shocked. I didn't see that at all. And, yeah, I mean, that's not my life.
Because you weren't.
Yeah, but I didn't witness it either. I didn't see it going on in the school hallways or anything. So
you wouldn't necessarily know who the Jewish kids are.
True. Well, there were some that I knew.
No, some that you knew, but you couldn't just look around and go, "Oh, that's the Jewish."
Well,
kid.
true, but for this girl to say that she grew up with a lot of racism in her town, and we were in school at the same time,
that there would have been people who said if they were Jewish, and I'm sure there were people who didn't let their kids play with them or some stupid shit like that.
But that's what I'm saying. I like the special ed kids. That was
you see it.
That was unfortunately that was
you live it.
Something you saw often. So I just assumed then I would see that too. I don't know. Yeah, it was very surprising to me. Sing me a song. You're the normal pressure hydrophallus man. Okay, from there. Carol. Andrea first. Spent the night for tickets. Over a 30-hour wait. $60 first. 3 rows. I miss those days.
Nice. I love that you waited online all the time.
I miss those days
I
too.
love that.
I used to do that all night.
That's great.
Waiting.
I've done that before.
You used to make friends.
Absolutely.
You go to the next time and you would see the same people. Yeah, I loved it.
Absolutely.
Somebody bring the boom box and they would play the music. Carol Miner. Paul was great 5 years ago here at Texas Rangers Stadium, but by the end of the concert he was strained. I don't think I would spend $1,000 to see him again, but I will always love him. And Andrea agrees. Excuse me. Fremder's making all the Angela Lansbury comments. Oh shit! And every show would end with souvenir. Don't take any shit from anyone. Yeah. He doesn't. I don't think he says anymore. All right, let me get to these comments real quick so we can get to the other stuff. I didn't. Fremder's get mad at me because I didn't read certain comments where he made fun of the, what was it, South Asian? But you make fun of their voice on the microphone. I didn't make fun. I was just honest and said I didn't understand him. I wasn't making fun of him. I was just saying I didn't understand what he was saying because I was telling my story about,
You did like the little imitation, that's why.
He's
pretending to be offended, but he's not. He thought it was hilarious. It was funny.
True. You're right. Funny, last week you laughed your ass off at the Angus beef comment, and now all of a sudden you don't like it. Did I? Well, maybe that's why I'm not laughing now, because I heard it already. Fremder's looking to fight today, Fremder. Tony, have you ever seen King Ralph with John Goodman? Yes. Stupid funny. So stupid you did laugh, but I don't know if I can go back to it. Nice shirt, says Fremder. I guess there's road work up ahead. I'd like when you do that. All right, now Ann's on her way. All right, good luck at the doctor, Ann. All right, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Who is this? Boom. Who is that there, Diane Fogarty McCardle?
That's Hugh Grant.
That would be correct.
I love Hugh Grant. Let me just say, I love Hugh Grant.
More than George Clooney?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
4 Weddings and a Funeral, one of my favorite movies.
I love Hugh Grant.
Love that movie.
He's that, like, he's got that self-deprecating humor. He's not that, like, perfect, pretty boy. I love him.
Oh, so then that's me.
I love him.
So I think Diane just said she loves me. All right, who's this?
Huh. Oh, that's a cute one. That's a cute kid.
Many find him cute now.
Which means he's still alive. Brad Pitt.
It is Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job. Impressive. Who are we looking at here?
That really does look like Brad Pitt. Holy cow. Even more than I have a hard time seeing these sometimes. Who is that? I know it's going to be one of those ones where you're going to put it up there and I'm going to say, oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Look at that. They look exactly
Brad Pitt.
alike.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is not
Oh, I can
changed
see a
much.
little bit better here.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You can see it on the big screen a little bit clearer.
Yeah. Still not sure who it is, though.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah.
But I love him, too.
Do you?
I do.
He's a little too arrogant for me. But the perfect Iron Man. Loved him in Iron Man. Who's this? This you might get. In my opinion, she hasn't changed much.
Yeah, that's Adele.
Boom. Nice. All right. Who is this? I didn't get this one when I first found it.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Dun, dun, dun. Eminem.
Oh, wow. No, I wouldn't have got that, but I do see it.
Yes.
I see it. Yeah.
Looks like he may have had a nose job or something.
I'm also a fan.
Are you really?
I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
I am.
I wouldn't have picked you for that. Do I remember who this is? Oh yes, I know who that is. I had to think about it for a second. I'd be very impressed if you got this one.
Oh God! Don't pop up before I get it.
All right.
Shit. It'll be easier when I see it up there. I know. Oh God! I know who it is.
Really?
I think I know who it is. I just can't.
All right. Well, name a movie.
Oh, there we go.
You'll get full credit if you just name something she
Oh my goodness. I am going to be so angry when you say it. And I always tell the truth if I was going to get it or not. But
oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Just show me because this
Okay.
will take too long and we don't have a lot of time. Yes.
did.
Anne Hathaway.
You knew it was Anne Hathaway?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I did. It looks just like her.
Oh, really?
To me, it's
Okay.
the same face.
All right.
Yeah.
How about this one?
That looks like the one that was married, one of the ones that was married to Tommy Lee. What's her face?
Tom who? Tommy Lee?
Yeah, Heather Locklear.
Oh, no, that
Oh,
is
it's
not Heather
Locklear?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's who I was thinking.
Married to a different Tom.
Look it. That looks just like Anne Hathaway. That's exactly who I saw.
Especially in the mouth, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
She was married to a Tom. That's Katie Holmes.
Oh, God, it looks just like Katie Holmes. I don't know how I didn't see that.
How didn't you see that?
I don't know how I didn't see that. You're right.
All right.
Okay.
Next one. We have 2 more. Well, including this one. So 1 more after this one. Let's see. Long Islander. She is a Long Islander, and she is stunningly beautiful. Stunning. And a fantastic actress. Fantastic, I said.
Fantastic. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna know. Oh God, it looks so different up
Yeah.
there. Oh yes, yeah. I wouldn't have gotten that.
Okay.
Though. I
And
agree with you.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie
All right,
Portman.
this last one. There he is as a young man. Who are we looking at?
I don't know.
You don't know? Singer. No longer with us. He has passed on. One of my personal favorites. Boom.
Oh, would never have gotten that. Ever in a million years.
Yep.
Never, ever, ever.
One of my favorites. Loved the music and what a voice he had. David Crosby, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're just moving along here. We got to speed this up because.
Let's blow through Tuesday trivia.
Okay.
Let's go, quick.
All right. What was the name of Tom Hanks' character in Castaway?
Oh my God. I don't think I know. I don't know. I'm just going to say I don't know.
All right. Name two singers who have done a duet with Don Henley.
Oh, Stevie Nicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's two that come to mind immediately.
I can't think of the other one right now.
All right.
Go through it quick. Keep going. Let everybody
right.
think. If I know them, I'll tell you right
Are
away.
you a Stevie Nicks fan? Yeah.
I'm
I
not
think we
not a
talked about
Stevie
that.
Nicks fan. I just don't think she's great.
Right.
Vocally, she's all right.
What year was Barbie launched? Or what year did it come out? Did she come out?
Wow. I'm going to just guess and say 1955.
Okay. Pokemon, I've asked this before. It might have been before you were here. Pokemon is an abbreviation of what? Pokemon is an abbreviation of what? Some say, I have one.
Okay.
So stupid. Okay. You don't know? Move on.
I don't know.
Who are the stars of I Dream of Jeannie?
Elizabeth. God, I even know the guys who played him. I know Agnes Moorehead was her mother, and Dora, and Samantha, Elizabeth Montgomery, and the two Darrens were Dick Sargent and can't think of the other one.
All right. Question number 6. What was the highest grossing film in 1985 in the United States? Oh, multiple choice.
I was just gonna shout an answer.
Oh, go ahead.
Back to the Future.
That was one of the choices. The other choices were
E.T.
Oh. Well, that was not one of the choices.
Okay, good. So I'm going to stick with Back to the Future. Go.
Mask with Cher and Indiana Jones. Those are the other two.
Oh,
choices.
Indiana Jones. That
Are
was
you-
the same year? Okay, I'm still going to stick with Back to the Future, but I think it's
Okay.
Indiana Jones.
Number 7. According to a survey, what is the top family food in the U.S.? I think I may have asked this before, too, but I'm asking it again.
The top family food?
Yeah, in the U.S. I guess, yeah, what a family enjoys together? Or what is the most popular meal when you're having a family?
I'm going to say hamburgers.
All right.
Cheeseburgers.
Question number 8. If April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring?
Pilgrims.
There you go. Doing an easy one for you. Give me the definition of the word mundify. 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 It's a verb. It's what many people have to do after they're on this show.
Pee. I always have to pee
Oh, that's
after
true.
I do this
People
show.
have to do that too. Yeah. Okay. The more this thing is exchanged, the higher level of sexual arousal. The more blank is exchanged, the higher the level of sexual arousal. What are we talking about?
I don't know. Emotion, love, emotion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. All right. That's not the answer I have, but
It's not the right answer.
you, I think, got one right this week.
It's okay.
It is okay.
It's all right.
Doesn't matter. The name of the character, excuse me, what the hell was that?
I don't know.
The name of the Tom Hanks character in Castaway. Oh, you know what? I would help if I went back and checked what your answers were. We got to make this really fast.
Really fast.
Peter at 1:00, live from Cooperstown. Tom Hanks' character was not named Hugh Grant. John Rusciello says, Tony, eyes front, please. I've been on my best behavior, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you're looking, John. I heard Brad Pitt smells like his last name. Okay. All right. John Rusciello says his name was Chuck. Yeah, that is correct. Chuck Noland was his name.
I wouldn't remember
And
that.
looks like John's the only one who got that right. Name two singers who have duetted with Don Henley. You said.
Stevie Nicks.
And Andrea got the other one. Patti Smythe.
Okay.
Sometimes love just ain't enough. But there's a bunch of others. Randy Newman, Kermit the Frog. There's a version of Being Green out there with Kermit and Don Henley. Don Henley is fantastic. What year was Barbie launched? You said 1955. You were close. John was. From this is 1492. Romeo got it right. I can see John sitting around playing with his Barbies.
No, stop.
Absolutely.
What did he say? What's the answer?
1959.
Okay.
Pokemon is an abbreviation of what? Did anybody get this one? No, not that I see here. It's.
Oh, this is my ride. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Patty Pat.
Patty Pat.
All right, I'll be out in 2 minutes. Thanks.
Thank you, Pat.
It's the
Patty
best.
Pat.
He's the best.
So I said this is what people call me. Pokemon is abbreviation for Pocket Monster.
Oh, yes. People call you the Pocket Monster. Yes.
Sure they do.
Yes, Pocket Monster.
Thank
Okay.
you, yes. Who were the stars of I Dream of Jeannie? You said Elizabeth Montgomery, Agnes Moorehead, Dick Sargent, let's see, Will Smith. Jeff Bosey, of course, he said Dick Sargent. He knows his dicks. All right. Here's the thing. If I said Bewitched, you would be totally correct.
Oh, shit. Oh, you're right.
Now,
I'm sorry.
Andrea got it. John
I was on
Rusciello
the
got
wrong
it.
show.
Would you like to redeem yourself?
No, it's too late. It's 12:30 already.
Larry Hagman
yes,
and Barbara Eden.
Of course,
Yes.
Barbara Eden.
Yep.
And Larry Hagman. I'm sorry.
That's
I
why I
don't
was
know
sitting-
what I was. And
I was
you
sitting
let
there
me
looking at the
go.
camera.
You should have said wrong show.
I didn't know if you knew.
Do your job, Tony. God.
Wow, she doesn't like being wrong in the trivia. Back to the Future was
I
the
move
highest.
my arms a lot. I you know what? It's disturbing. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. I have to do this.
Do you?
Because I noticed that.
Really?
Flinging all over the place.
No, you're animated. It's fun. It's fine. We love you.
Okay.
Yes. Back to the Future was the highest grossing film of 1985.
Oh, I was right?
Yes, you were.
got
That's
that
the one you got right.
Okay.
Bosey got that right too. Okay. According to a survey, what is the top U.S. family food? Some of you said pizza. That would have been my answer too. You said burgers. It's actually spaghetti.
I was gonna say spaghetti, but I you know what? That's an Italian. I don't know. I don't believe that's true. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yes. April showers bring May flowers. May flowers bring pilgrims.
Oh, I got
yes.
2 right.
Oh, that's right. You did. You got 2 right. Mundafe. Like I said, it's what a lot of people feel they need to do after they're in here. It means to cleanse or purify.
Cool.
Did anybody get that one? No. Golden showers bring May flowers. Oh, Frunda. Why did I even read that? Okay. Oh. Frunda. Okay. The more blank is exchanged, the higher the level of sexual arousal. You said emotion, which is a great answer. Frenda had some answers that I'm not going to repeat. Eye contact, says John Rusciello.
That's a little disturbing to me.
Eye contact?
Yes.
Why? I don't know. You don't look into Anthony's eyes while you're doing it?
No.
Really?
No. I don't know why.
You should try it. Let me know next week.
Okay.
Why? What's the issue?
I don't know.
Wow, you're like freaking out over that.
No, I
Wow.
just think that's funny. Eye contact. Really?
Why not?
I don't know if that's true.
How'd
Okay,
you
go
do it?
ahead.
You can look at each other.
I
Isn't
don't-
this
I
great?
don't
Doesn't
believe
that
that's
feel
true.
good?
I don't believe that's true.
Try it, and then let
Okay.
me know next week.
All right.
The answer is saliva. Open mouth tongue kissing, which has saliva. Apparently,
Swapping spit?
apparently hits some nerves and whatnot and causes sexual arousal. So the more spit you swap, the more turned on you'll get. There you go. Tuesday trivia. Well done, everybody. Well done, Diane, and well done. So Andrea says she got it right. You got what right? That answer? Intensely wash. Oh, so she got mundify right. Okay, very nice.
Look at that.
Well
Good
done,
girl.
Andrea. Well done. All right, we're out of here. Peter's coming up at 1 o'clock, live from Cooperstown. Then what else? Chris Roach tonight at 7. Hershey and the Keeks tonight at 9. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow morning at 9. And then I'll be back here with Michael tomorrow at 11. There is a slight chance Joey Cola's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, very excited about that. We hope it happens. But if he doesn't come in, well, whether he comes in or not, make sure you go to see him this Friday at McGuire's.
Nice.
You will not be disappointed. Joey is one of the best there is. And tomorrow night at the room at the clubhouse out in the Hamptons, Tom Cotter, another great guy. He's been in here. He's fantastic. Don't forget, in August, A Bronx Tale, August 2nd, Chaz himself will be there. Proceeds from this goes to the Nassau County PAL Special Needs Unit. Don't forget, October 4th, we mentioned this before, I'm hosting a night with Joe Pacino and Mike Pacetti and Alec Quinn. That's going to be a fun night. Please join. And Andrew Fremder. There you go. And also this weekend, let's see, Jeffrey Asmus, Colin Jost will be here, Joe Matarese, Tom Egan, Nadia Smirnova.
Colin Jost is dreamy.
Is that right?
I
Is
think
he?
he's adorable.
Really?
Yeah.
You going to come see him?
He's cute. I might.
Mark
I'm
Gagnon.
a fan.
Joey Vega, Shakur Ali, Ivory Fields, Christy Miller, Joey Cola, Joey Vega, Howard Moore. Just some of the comedians you'll see on the Governor's Stage this weekend. Go to govs.com to make your reservations and knockemdeadcomedy.com to see what we got going on. And that covers it. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
She is the best. All right, everybody enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you.